Did you say Sony A7C Mark II? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thomas Love here from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. And today it's a gloomy day. We have soft white light and it's the perfect day to give it a try to the new Sony A7C Mark II. Why is that? Because a friend of mine just got it and he said, why don't we challenge the Leica against the Sony A7C, which is the best for street photography. Now, I'm not eager to have a Sony camera myself apart from the alien technology that they all have. And so today we're gonna test the AF tracking, the face recognition, so on and so forth. And this camera is a brand new model. So they just released the A7C Mark II and the A7CR. One is basically the Sony A7R Mark IV in a smaller body, and so today we're gonna get that one with 33 megapixel and with what glass? With the Zeiss 35mm f2.8. Zeiss glasses, guys, they are the best, and so since we had to challenge a Leica glass, we had to go with the Zeiss. Now, my friend asked me if I wanted to try also the Voigtlander Nocton 40mm f1.2, which is a superb glass, but it's a manual focus lens. And so why going for a Sony if you're then missing the AF tracking, which is very plus. And so this said, guys, if you're ready, let's go rolling. Let's have a face-to-face comparison of the Leica against the Sony, and we'll see which one is the best. The form factor is most the same. The dimensions, the weight, the glass, everything is also comparable. And so I'm really curious to see whether my experience with the Leica will be more than the AI experience kicking in, because, guys, with this AF tracking, basically you don't even need to point the camera at people. They will track it by itself. And so we're gonna have a challenge for photos. Maybe if he has also an ND filter, we can try it with the videos, but I'm not sure about that. But guys, I really want to see this AF tracking, what it is capable of in 2023, because I'm also used to all the manual dials and with zone focusing with my Leica Q2, but I will let life surprise me. So if you're ready, let's go rolling. So what's so good about it, guys? Now I'm still recording with my Leica Q2. I'm struggling because I have to be frontally facing the camera, otherwise it will miss me and then I will be out of focus and then the whole video recording will be a mess. But with that Sony, I'm expecting great things, and so I cannot wait to give it a try to the alien technology. We're still under the Granville Bridge because it is the gathering point for today, but then eventually we will move downtown, probably Yaletown, when there is plenty of people going around, and then we will see how close we can get and how good is the autofocusing tracking. Basically, I will just go around snapping here and there, because when I'm using my Leica, I will have to take care of every single detail, especially the framing. But with that Sony, guys, I will let the camera do everything and see if the AI is smarter than my good self. Oh wow, guys, I am so amazed. We have the new A7C Mark II here in the middle with good company. It's hanging around with my Leica Q2 and with this Sony A7R Mark III. So what glasses are we using today? We are using the Voigtlander on the A7C Mark II, and eventually we will switch it with the Zeiss that is on the other Sony, and then of course my Leica will stay stick with the Leica glass. We have plenty of fun today, so if you're ready, let's go rolling. So what do you think? Comparable spec, comparable dimensions, comparable glasses, because Leica, Voigtlander, Zeiss, they're all very good glasses. Which one would it be your choice? The Sony A7C Mark II or the Leica Q2, or eventually, if you are rich enough, the Q3? So now we officially switched to Voigtlander, meaning that I'm missing the autofocusing because it is a manual glass. But let's see, whatever I might be able to gain, because this is an f1.2, meaning this is faster. Of course, it will be stepped down because with streets we always shoot at least f6.3, 7.1, f8, f11. So it will be there sharp down there because ideally this is a faster glass. And it was supposed to help us and to sustain the images even going wide open. We tried to have it wide open with some bokeh effect, so now I'm not gonna record POV videos anymore. We just go straight because I will need both hands on the camera and I will be focusing much more on the framing. So if you're ready, let's keep going. So yeah, after the coffee break, I'm now enjoying the Voigtlander. Zeiss was good. Zeiss was good, but I wanted to go back in contact with the camera because with the Zeiss I was forced to try the autofocusing tracking mechanism, and so basically I let the aliens handle everything on my behalf, while right now with the Voigtlander I'm back on manual focusing, and so I'm much more in contact with the camera. I'm much more into the framing, the focusing distance, the everything. And so I'm basically loving this Voigtlander, guys. It's super recommended. Despite, of course, if you go for a Sony, it's because you want to have the autofocusing tracking to help you out. But guys, Sony with Voigtlander and manual experience, I'm loving it. So yeah guys, we had so much very fun with this Sony A7C Mark II. I had the chance to try it with both the autofocusing with the Zeiss glass and then with manual use, which is what I'm more used to with the Voigtlander. And I think I like both the experiences. Of course, being a bit more used to manual focusing and having all the control over the camera, I think I might have had better results later on, especially because when we started this morning, it was soft white light, while right now we still have some hard light and blue skies, so all the colors are different. But let's go back to the studio and see the end results, because I still have to witness the results and what outcome I had out of the two glasses. So far, I can only say I enjoyed the experience. Everything is super, very easy, handy, and it's pocketable, lightweight. It's so very sharp, even with manual focusing. And so, Sony, congrats for this great product. But let's go back to the studio. So yeah, now I'm reviewing the videos and the pics that I've taken with that beautiful Sony camera. I loved it oh so much, especially paired with the Zeiss and the Voigtlander. But as we said many times, every time that you change glass and that you change camera, it will affect the way you are shooting. So I was not used to it. Of course, there are plenty of user error here, but I wanted to try handing over the AF to the human recognition face tracking to the camera. And despite I'm also pleased with the end results, because of course it's a 2023 camera, it's super capable, and the Zeiss glass was magnificent, I'm still not used to it. So I guess I had better results when I switched back to manual focusing. And so after the coffee break, I transitioned to the Voigtlander manual focus glass 40mm. As of now, you will see the results, and I was much more used to the way I am framing. I am adding details like the reflection in the glass, like I'm adding minor things here and there, because this is the way I am used to shoot photography. And so I think that if it was for me, I would go with this Voigtlander, especially because when you are manual focusing, the magnification inside the EVF helps you having really sharp images. I was also surprised to see that the magnification, rather than the focus picking, is helping you that much. And so Voigtlander and Sony A7C Mark II, which is a bit small of a body just for my big hands, but guys, promoted, magna cum laude. So with that, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please remember to like it, share it on your social media, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos to come. And I guess I will see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.